Okay, this is a Samsung 46-inch LCD TV. I have an LN46A550 model number, and over the past couple months it has been clicking, taking a little bit to come on. A couple times I've gotten the green blue lines across the screen. Would turn it off, turn it back on, and it would be fine. However, the last couple days it has just been clicking and not coming on, and now it won't start at all. It won't come on at all. So I am in the process of trying to see if it's maybe the capacitors that are bad after doing some research online. I am a girl and I am very nervous to try this, but I feel like it's worth a shot, considering of course it's just a few months off warranty, go figure, and I do not want to pay a $200 TV repairman to come in and fix it in 5 minutes. So I am going to try it myself. And I'm going to start with taking off the back to see how many capacitors are blown, if that's even the case, and write down all the specs and head to Radio Shack to get what I need to repair it, hopefully. Okay, I've officially removed the back of the TV off. I found there to be 14 screws all around the outside. And of course I removed the stand, which, I removed these 4 screws in order to remove the stand. 14 all the way around. Of course your 4 big ones in the center that support the wall mount, and then also there are 2 here that were a little hidden that you need to remove those also. So I was able to successfully get the back off of the TV. And here you can see everything pretty much. And I do have 2 blown capacitors. They're not, oozing the black stuff that a lot of people have said in a lot of their posts. And, I'm not sure if you can see this or not, but these 2 here are raised. And so I feel that those are, the ones that need to be replaced. I looked up the information, and I have 10 voltage, 1000 UF, and 105 degrees Celsius. Keep in mind, I'm a girl and I'm not really a mechanic, so this is all a learning experience for me, but I'm trying versus paying $400 to get it repaired since it's off warranty. Go Samsung. Anyway, now I'm headed to Radio Shack to buy the new capacitor, since I wrote down what I need, and to get a soldering kit, and we'll go from there. Okay, so now I am in the process of, I went and got the capacitors that I need from a local electronic parts store, and what I got was the 25 volt, 1000 UF, and 105 degrees Celsius. So a little bit higher voltage, but I believe as long as the other 2 numbers are the same, then that's okay to go a little bit up in voltage. So I unplugged obviously all these things here that need to be unplugged before you unscrew. There's 2 here, and I see right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws keeping this in place, I believe. So I'm going to unscrew those and take this out and see if I can get to desoldering the old capacitors off. Okay, as you can see, I've completely removed the board from inside the TV. I have it set up here on the desk. And as I had mentioned earlier, I have these 2 here are slightly bulged, and I don't know if really you can even see that they are, but they are. They're just a little bit raised. There's no goo leaking out or anything. But on these here on the board, it says CM852, and then on the other side CM853. And one thing that I was told at the store where I bought my capacitors is to be careful where you put the negative and the positive. They have to go in a certain spot. So if you raise the board up and you go on the other side, you can see that I have some arrows here, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to film this myself. So right here and here, and I put arrows where they where they go in. And on my board it says negative and positive. So both of these are negative, the other two are positive. So it kind of lets you know where they need to go in. And I bought a soldering iron, 40-watt soldering iron, and I was told that basically if you could just use some pliers to hold the capacitor, hold the capacitor with these pliers as you have it, standing straight up, and then, obviously use the soldering iron here very lightly to get them removed. So, unfortunately, I'm filming this myself, and I'm not going to be able to film the soldering part, but hopefully I can get them removed, and we'll kind of go from there. Okay, as you can see, I have removed the two blown capacitors. I've never soldered before in my life. I am a girl, not an electrician or anything of the sort. So the first one was actually a little bit easier to remove, only because I think it was like completely blown and raised. The other one was a little bit more difficult, but just be careful, I think, on the back to not apply too much heat. It probably took me a total of 5 minutes to remove both of them, only because I'm very anal and didn't want to ruin the back of the board. So now I am going to install the two new ones. As I had mentioned before, what I did have was these, I don't know if you can even see, probably can't, but they're 10 volt, 1000 UF, 105 degrees Celsius. And I bought a bag of 4 25 volt, 1000 UF. I know I'm not using the right term, but so you'll have to excuse me. And then 105 degrees Celsius. So, and as I was told when I bought them, that you can tell the negative from the positive, and that the negative always has the shorter wire, and it usually, if you can see, has that long strip, has a thicker, different colored strip on the side. Mine, in this case, is a gray strip, but it's always marked with the shorter wire that is the negative, and the other is the positive. So we'll see if I can get these installed and go from there. Thanks. Okay, so I installed the new capacitors in the back and the back board, and reinstalled the board and put the back on again on the TV. Just plugged the power in, and of course I've already tested it because I'm not going to post it unless it worked. But as you can see, no more clicking, no more not coming on. And it comes on just fine. So anyway, like I will say, I would suggest going on YouTube and looking at the videos on soldering and desoldering the bad capacitors that are installed in these things. But it's a very easy fix, and instead of $300 for a TV repairman, I fixed it in less than 25 bucks. So anyway, and by the way, I'm a girl. I know I've mentioned that before. So anyway, good luck to you guys. It definitely works.